Bye bye. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whichever part of the world you're watching us from. How is everyone doing? We are back again today. Hope you didn't miss us too much. Yes, we are here with another wonderful topic. Here with me is my business partner, Sister Ifoma, a wonderful woman, Eldogunowea. All right. My name still remains Doris, originally from Nigeria, based in Ireland, mom of three, a digital business mentor, a wife, and a business consultant. I'm going to hand over to Sister Ife to introduce herself before we dive into the topic of the day. Sister Ife,
Thank
the
you
floor is
very
yours.
much. Thank you, sis. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us from. We're here again. Thank you. We want to welcome you to another edition of our business chat. And as usual, I remain Informa, a wife and a mom to three lovely children, a Nigerian by origin, residing in the United States, an online business owner, and a mentor. So sit back. Let me use popcorn because my sister always says popcorn. And this morning she forgot to mention her popcorn. So I'm going to remind you that you need your popcorn, especially if it is your evening. Here in California, it's our morning. We're all at work. So I don't think popcorn is going to be a
We'll work for
possibility.
you.
So you're welcome. Sit down and listen to us. If you're on your break, just on your phone and hear what we have for you today. Bye bye. Thank you. Sorry. Don't go yet.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister Ife. All right. Today we are going to be talking about setup costs because this is our wonderful business, this digital business that we always talk about every day because if you are the one, you always talk about what you know and what you are into. You cannot talk about what you don't know. Some people might be saying, oh, they want a side hustle. They might be thinking about having a traditional shop, coffee shop, or an African shop. They might be contemplating, oh, did I have the money? What will I need to do? What did I need? What will I need if I want to do traditional business or if I want to do this digital business? We are here now to tell you what you need to do. We'll tell you both the traditional business and the digital business so that it will be clear. You can be able to choose anyone that you know that will suit you. For the traditional business, we all know before you start a traditional business, you ask yourself, what is traditional business? Traditional business is a physical shop that you can see. While a digital business is a business that you do digitally. It can be on the social media. We do it online. So what the main thing that we are going to be talking about today is setup costs. The one we are doing is digital business. So it's going to be digital business versus traditional business. So if you want to set up a digital business, what do you need for a digital business? You need your laptop, you need your phone. Sorry about that. Victor, can you give me a minute, please? Okay, give me a minute. I'm coming, okay? So what will you need for digital business? You need your laptop, your phone, your internet, your domain, which is you get it from from GoDaddy, your business name and your business email. You need your website as well. But in this our case, you don't need money for your website in this our if it's this our own business because everything will be inclusive in that 149. We always say, the only thing you need to do is to get your domain from GoDaddy. But when we are talking about traditional business, you talk about you rent a shop, You talk about electricity. You talk about the furniture because you're going to furnish it. Victor, please, can you give me a minute? Give me just half an hour. I will come. Okay. Okay, 15 minutes. Okay, just give me a minute. I'm coming. I'm sorry.
That's
All
the
right.
beauty
So
of our business, you know.
he's my business partner. Don't mind him. So you talk about the furnitures, what you are going to use to decorate it. If it's a counter, you put the counters, all those things to decorate it. You paint it. Then when you finish, you're still going to talk about the people that you're going to employ because you're not going to be there 247. You might employ a sales girl or a sales boy. All those things are set up capital. You put them everything together. So when you are saying to compare it to traditional digital business, all you need is just a small money for like this one, money for your product. Your website is already there to set up, and you're not going to figure everything out on your own because we have a training side. You're going to be given a coach and a mentor. But traditional business, everything is on your head. If you want somebody to train you or to help you out, you have to pay that person. So that money is still inclusive in the capital. It's still in the setup cost. So when you calculate everything, you know that you find out that it's going to be millions to set up that. Why digital business is going to just be, yeah, it's going to be a money, but few. It's not going to be much. This digital business, when we talk about flexibility, it's flexible because you can run it from home. You don't need to pay for rent for it. You can just put it in either your living room or one of the room in your house. It can be your office. You can do it there. As you can see my son now, you don't need to look for childminder. He's there telling me that he's hungry. I'm doing my business and I can hear what he's saying. But if I'm in the shop, somebody have to be at home to look after them. I have to pay that person as well. So you see, this one is digital business is very flexible. And anywhere you go, your business goes with you. It's global. And the risk on this one is very low. Why the risk on the traditional business is very high? Why do I say it's very high? If you start it up, if something goes wrong, it's on your head. But this one, because you're not doing it on your own, you're not doing it alone. You have your mentor, you have your coach, you have a community, you have a company that you are doing it with, that you're partnering with. So there's no how something will go wrong. The risk is very small, unless if you do not take it as a business, unless if you just set it up and you go and cross your leg on your bed and sleep. But if you're doing what you're supposed to do, there is no risk. It's risk-free. So I'm going to hand over to Sister Ife to tell her what she thinks about the setup cost, digital business versus traditional business. What do you think, Sister Ife?
Thank you so much, Sister Doris. You've talked so much about on the startup costs and all that. I want to look at other benefits, that go with digital business that you don't find when you compare it with traditional business. You don't find in traditional business. I want to talk about scalability. Scalability talks about the expansion, the growth of your business. And so you find out that if you are running a traditional business, scalability costs additional money. But if you are running a digital business, it doesn't cost you anything. You can expand and grow as much as you want without that additional cost. Why? Because one, you don't need to expand your store. You understand you don't need to expand your store. You don't need to expand your geographical area to get more market. If you have to do that, you have to pay more money in advertising and all of that. But in digital business, you are doing it on the internet via social media, and the world is your stage, is your market. So you can grow as much as you want. Assuming you started small, you can scale, expand your business without any additional cost. Just add more countries to where you market your business, and that's it. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So you see, you can, with traditional business, this is, we are looking at additional costs other than what you used in setting up the business, and all the other costs that my sister has mentioned that go with it. But in digital business, that initial amount of money you invested in your business is still what it is going to cost you to expand, to grow, to do whatever you want to do to get more market, more money, more resource, more anything. It's not costing you anything extra. That is it for scalability. And then let's look. Some people do ask me, okay, if I want to start this business, I don't have savings. You said I have to buy products. I say yes. You have to buy a package of our products. We have different packages. You have to buy one, at least one, to be able to become a distributor. And this package you're going to buy is not for resale, it's for your use, by the way. So, and they ask me, so I don't have the savings, but I really want to start the business. How do I raise money? Well, we are not supposed to tell you how to raise money. We cannot tell you, go borrow money, go do this, go do that. But we can help because we are insiders and we know there are some of us, there are systems we use in raising our own initial costs, startup costs. So one of those systems is that, one, you can borrow. That is up to you if you want. You're not forced to do that because there are so many other ways of doing it. You can borrow if you're comfortable with that. If you have a credit card that is loaded up to the amount you need to buy your products, you can use that either. If you do not have any of those, you don't want to borrow money, you do not have credit card, we have finance. We can finance your products. If you're buying more than one product, maybe you have to finance one, and then we finance the rest for you. And the beauty of this finance is that there are no interest or hidden charges. You just get charged administrative costs for processing, and that is it. And you pay monthly. The next thing is that, a lot of us have this habit of eating out every day. Yes, either because we feel lazy to cook or because we've developed taste for restaurants. So every day we are out there spending money. Believe me, brothers and sisters, it costs a lot to eat out. If you make food in your house, you will spend half what you spend outside in a month to cook at home and eat. So to such people, my therapy is curtail the amount of times you eat outside and save that money. Try to make some food, delicious food made at home. Better, at least you know what you're eating. Eat at home. You will save a lot of money when you do that. And for ladies, we spend too much money. Like what I'm wearing. This is not my hair. This is human hair. And if they tell you how much this human hair costs, $500. Some human hair cost more than $1,000. And these are all transient things, just to make us feel good for the time being, which is not as important as your future, as investing in your future, becoming financially free, rather than working all your life making other people rich. And when they pay you that paycheck, you run to the beauty store and spend all of it buying different kinds of human hair, buying shoes, buying lipsticks, and all those things are nice, but they are transient. Like I said, they are not so important. If you want to invest in yourself, do that investment first. Make that investment. When the money comes, then you can buy as many human hair as you want, buy as many clothings and shoes and the rest of it. We spend so much money on those things, and yet we are struggling to survive, living paycheck to paycheck every day, not having a saving because we invest our money in the wrong things. So if you invest your money right, you will save that money, save enough money to invest in the business that will give you better life in the future and grow and build a legacy for your family. Another way of um, accessing finance is as you buy new things, the old ones are lying there. You probably haven't used them for years because you have new ones. Sell them off. There's no point keeping things you don't use. Some people buy dresses in advance. I'm telling you the truth. They see a dress, they don't even have a need for that dress, but because they like it, they buy it. And that dress might be there for 2, 3 years. You haven't touched it, you haven't used it. Sometimes you don't even remember that you have any such thing. Maybe one day you're going through your closet and you see it and you, oh my God, I have this dress here. It's been years. You don't even remember when you bought it. I mean, that is waste, right? Keep things that you need. Sell off those. Do a yard sale. Bring out all those stuff that you don't use that are occupying space in your home. Bring them out, sell them, raise money. Some of us in this business, that's how we raise the funds to invest. I'm not kidding. I'm telling you the truth. That is how we raise the funds to invest in this business because we see the potential in the business. We have looked at the future and we know where this business will take us to. So why keep things that you don't need in the house? And they could end up making you a hoarder at the end of the day. Your house is full of junk that you don't use. Get rid of those junk. There are people who need them out there who will buy them at very cheap costs, and you raise fund and invest in your future. There are so many ways of accessing finance for this. Many people come in, they see the potential, they love the business, they want to get in, but what is keeping them is that they're saving money. Oh, give me 6 months. Let me save some money from my paycheck. It's not very, very possible. It's possible, depending on how much you're earning, and then depending on your financial responsibilities. What we're giving you are other ways you can save money other than from your paycheck. Because things come up every day. There are needs. We all have needs that come up every day that could affect your ability to save from your paycheck. These are other means through which you can save, access some finance to sponsor your investments. Okay, so how many minutes have we taken? We don't usually like to make this a very long uh, program because people like me have short attention span. You know, we don't like it when it's too long. 1 second, 2 seconds, we're done. We're moving on. So we want people to be able to watch it because really it's very, very valuable what we say here. All right. So let me hand over to my hosts to conclude this program.
All right. Oh, thank you so much. Just Nelly, sister. If you heard what she said, there is no excuses now. You cannot tell us that because you don't have a startup course. We have just given you the clue on what you need to do for you to get a setup course. She mentioned you look going around your house, check what you don't need anymore, sell it off, or you reduce the way you eat outside. From there, you can save money. Check, calculate from maybe from January to December. Calculate how many times you have eaten outside. Some people like maybe in a week they will eat outside 3 or 4 times in a week. Calculate how much you have spent outside. It will be. I'm not saying that it's not good for you to pamper yourself. Yeah, at once in a while you can do that. So check it out. You will find out that if you're saving those money, you will use it to invest for your future. Some people, when you ask them, oh, this is a business, this is what they say, no, 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 don't go there. I don't have any money. There's no money anywhere to do the business. But if you look around your house or your life, check those things that you don't need. Reduce, like us, that like we ladies, we like weave on, we like makeup, we like, yeah, reduce them. You can save setup costs from there. You can start from there. Or if you think, okay, you can use your credit card, that's fine. You can use it. But if you're me, instead of going to check or let me just say open a traditional business, it's going to cost me a lot. I will not go do that. I will look for the one that will be easier for me, the one I can be able to manage. So the choice is yours. Open your eyes wise open, and make a right choice so that tomorrow you will not regret it. So if you are thinking about maybe trying this digital business, look our website, look our faces shining. Choose any of us that you like to work with. Our website is there. Put your name and your email address. Then we are going to send you all the information that you need to get started. Or if you still need more information, DM us and ask your question. We'll answer you back. I'm going to use this opportunity to thank those that are watching us and those that are going to watch us later. Thank you so much for supporting us today, for tuning in. God bless you. We are going to be back again tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget, make a right choice. Bye.